These 15 things are important to women in a relationship. Wants and needs are two very different things. The move you want your partner to take or stop taking is what you mean by want. The need is the reason you want something to happen. We figure out what the want is, and then we dig deeper to find the real need that it's meeting. I think that every man who is dating a woman should work hard every day to meet her needs. Your number one goal should be to find out what the woman you're with wants and needs. See number 3 below for more. So, here are a few that I have found to be true almost everywhere. Oh, if you're going to ask, hey, what about men's needs? I wrote that piece already. Click here to read it. 1. You need to treat her with respect and as an equal. First things first, respect is one of the most important parts of a happy and healthy friendship. When building a life with someone, you have to respect their accomplishments, points of view, views, feedback, and identity as a whole. If you don't value her and treat her like a person, you'll have a lot of other troubles. Feeling taken for granted or underrated, being ignored, being left out of making decisions, growing angry, and so on. Respect isn't just a want in a partnership for any of us. It's a need that runs deep. You will never be able to love her if you don't respect her. 2. She needs to stay the same. Imagine trying to get to know someone whose acts always say something different. Do you want to build a life together? Want the same things as me? Are you kind and caring, or are you restless and hard to predict? If every day is a risk and she doesn't know if you're in or out, it will be hard for her to bring her whole self to the relationship and trust you with her heart, feelings, and body. She needs you to be constant and real for her to feel safe and sure that she made the right decision by choosing you. 3. She needs you to talk to her. Communication is important because, without it, no connection can grow. We'll always have to try to figure out what the other person is thinking, and then our partner will get mad at us because we didn't do something we didn't know we had to. Also, both sides need to talk to each other. I said with you because some guys think that talking is just sitting around and letting her talk. Active listening is a part of speaking, but it is active because it needs feedback. It means that you do something with the information you've gathered instead of just shaking your head and saying hum. But she also needs you to bring something to the table, not just tell her what she needs. She needs to know what makes you happy, sad, nervous, scared, wanted, loved, etc. She needs to know what you're feeling and why. She needs to know when something is wrong, and she'll be happy to hear when everything is fine. When people in a relationship don't talk to each other, they grow emotionally and physically apart until they can't get back together. 4. She needs to know she is safe. This is a very important point, so I say it a lot. When I say that I feel safe, I don't just mean that I'm not in danger. I also mean that you should feel safe in your mind, heart, and spirit. Safe to let you in and be open with you. It's safe to tell secrets. Safe at night when they sleep next to you. Safety is built on trust, respect, point number 1, and stability. Point number 2, because a sense of safety is weak and can be destroyed in an instant if trust is lost. If she feels safe with you today, make sure she still feels safe with you tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. 5. She wants you to accept her power and not be afraid of it. Men often think that if a woman is strong, it means she wants to be stronger than them. Dude, she doesn't want to beat you up. She wants to bring her skills to the relationship so that she can contribute and be a partner on the same level as the other person. She wants her strength as a woman to meet your strength as a man so that the two of you can work well together. If you don't fully accept this and shy away from her or, God forbid, try to dull her shine, the relationship will never work. A guy who is confident in himself will always see a strong woman as a teammate and never as a threat. She needs to laugh. To keep a woman's attention, you must be funny and have good manners. Looking good is A+. Just don't laugh at the wrong times. 7. You need to believe her. You do need to be able to be trusted, but you also need to be able to be trusted. This means you can't follow her around, look at her phone, or bother her all night if she's out with her friends. Of course, she needs to earn your trust, just like you do. But assuming that she's not trustworthy will only make things more difficult than they need to be. If she hasn't done anything to make you suspicious, then your feelings of insecurity are just coming from you, and that's something you need to work on inside yourself, man. She needs you to back her up. Not in terms of money, but how they feel. Men don't know what they bring to the table, which is one of the biggest problems in relationships today. In the past, the guy was the provider, the protector, the money source, and the person who gave booty rubs. Since women are more educated and have better jobs than men, many men don't know where they fit into the picture. Our culture has changed, but our body hasn't changed because of it. So, as a partner, you still have to support and encourage the woman in your life mentally and emotionally. Let's say she earns more than you, ranks higher than you, and is smarter than you. If she chooses to be with you, you can be a support system, a talking board, and a trusted friend for her. It should also give you something to think about. It doesn't matter who makes more money, has more education, or is physically better. What counts is that both people in a relationship are ready to stand behind and support each other when it's needed most. 9. She needs to know that you want her. If you want the woman in your life to feel wanted, you shouldn't smack her behind when you walk by in the kitchen. Unless that's what you guys do together. But emotional connection and closeness are at the heart of feeling truly wanted. It's how you touch her that matters. Exactly how you talk to her. How no one else has ever seen her as clearly as you do, and how much you want her because of it. It's not about the slaps on the behind, but about holding hands. Those long hugs. The gentle touch. The less animalistic things that get to the heart of closeness, which is emotional in and of itself. 10. She wants you to have a life of your own. I once had a friend who was upset because he had a string of relationships that didn't work out. He looked good on paper. 6'2", good looking, has a great job with a high level of financial security, is kind and honest, and so on. But he couldn't figure out why women always broke up with him so quickly. During our meetings, we talked about this and found that he tended to fully fit himself into her life. He would stop doing the things he loved and spend all of his time with her. He would stop being the man she had fallen in love with. He threw out the window all of the things that made him look good. A relationship needs to be made up of two whole, separate people who are interested in their things. Yes, it's great to do these things with other people. But if you only do what she wants, she'll start to feel like she just got a puppy instead of a lover. And she would have gotten that if that was what she wanted. 11. She needs what is important more than what is useful. She will like gifts and nice things, but she knows that they can't take the place of your love, respect, time, and loyalty. The things she wants are those. 12. Sometimes, she needs you to stop talking. Men tend to be good at solving problems, so when a woman tells us about a problem she's having, we go into fixer mode. It's important to know that just because she tells you about a problem doesn't mean she wants you to help her solve it. She's probably just talking through something and wants you to listen while she works it out on her own. So, Freddy Fixer, put on that hard hat if she asks you for your opinion or an answer. 13. She wants to be alone. In the course of your relationship, there will be times when she needs to just be alone. Not followed, not checked on every 5 seconds, and sometimes not even talked to. There will be times when she just needs to go inside herself and figure something out. She'll tell you what it is if she wants you to know. Suppose she doesn't, don't bother her about it because you'll only make things worse. 14. She wants you to continue to improve yourself. This isn't the same as point number 10. It doesn't matter what you do, what matters is who you are. If she wants a real future with you, she wants it to last as long as possible. This means taking care of your body, your mind, and your feelings. It means to keep working on yourself and getting better so you can stay interesting and live a full life. It means doing the work you need to do on the inside to be as mentally healthy as possible. A person who doesn't fit on the inside can't be a good partner. This is a need because the mental and physical health of each person in a relationship has a significant effect on the other person's life. It's the difference between talking and getting into a big fight. It's the difference between having a life full of adventures and travel or being stuck in one place and getting sick. It's the difference between a long and a short future together. It's the difference between having interesting talks at dinner and staring at your phones in silence. When I do better, we do better. 15. She needs you to accept her completely the way she is. Every single one of us has been somewhere before. Some are more beautiful and smoother than others. No matter how hers looks, it helped her become the person she is today. All of her quirks, details, and habits are what make her, well, her. You might not like her weird habits, strange routines, or the fact that she burns sage on the third Sunday of every month, shrug. But if you want to be serious about getting to know her, you have to accept it.